What's up, everybody? Kelly here, the Real Estate Ninja.
Matt Middlestad here, the 10X agent.
Listen, guys, we started a series last week. Make sure you check it out on our YouTube channel. We are going to drop a link. We've got almost 6,000 agents on the channel, and we drop great content for you guys. So visit the channel. If you haven't subscribed to it, hit the bell to stay updated on our newest videos and marketing strategies. So today, we're going to jump into part 2 of 8 ways to create income as an agent. Now, last week, if you stayed with us and were with us on that, if not, it's on the YouTube channel, we talked about the first way, which to some degree is the most searched term that real estate agents, whether they're licensed or getting licensed, search for on YouTube, and that is commissionable splits. What do brokers pay? As a real estate agent, you've got to understand what your broker is going to be giving you in commission, what fees are, and anything that can affect the bottom line, which means when you close a deal, how much money are you taking home? So today, Matt, let's jump into number 2, the second way to create income as a real estate agent. What do you have for us today, Matt?
Yeah, absolutely, Kelly. And welcome everybody that's watching this or watching it on our YouTube channel. Again, subscribe. We're always delivering value to agents to help them grow in their business. You know, our mindset is we grow together, no agent left behind. But I'm going to pull up here the second way really quick. I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to talk about our stock purchase program. So now I don't know if your brokerage has this, but at our brokerage, we have an opportunity as agents because we're a publicly traded company to be able to opt into a stock purchase program, which is really unheard of in this industry, Kelly, because, you know, we're independent contractors, right? It's not like us working at a corporate job where we have like a 401k, right? So, you know, before these companies came out where they were publicly traded and they offered stock options, which, you know, I only know a couple of them that do that. You were kind of on your own with your financial advisor, if you had one, to be able to plan for your retirement. So this gives an agent, doesn't matter if they're day one into real estate or 20 years into real estate, an option to be able to get some equity in the company that they're selling real estate in and that they're doing transactions and helping clients in. So the way it works here real quick is as you're capping at our company, okay, we have a $12,000 cap at our company. As you're capping, you can take 5% of your commission and the company will buy company stock with it. And then what they'll do is, like, I'll give you an example. Let's just say that you close a deal here in July, okay? And you've opted into the stock purchase program. Well, the company next July, if you hold that stock that you purchased, that was your money you purchased it with. You get an account, you're able to see it and all that good stuff. A ShareWorks, Morgan Stanley account, you're going to be able to see everything. But if you hold that stock for 1 year, so you close a deal in July, and next July, okay, guess what the company's going to do for you, Kelly? They're going to give you a 15% bonus on those shares that you purchased. And that goes through the whole year. So as you're capping, you know, let's just say you close one in August and September, whatever it is, or you close 2 deals, whatever you've taken out, 1 year later on that month where you took those shares and bought those shares, they're going to give you a 15% bonus. That's huge.
Now, Matt, let me say this as a caveat. I closed a deal today, right?
Congratulations, Kelly.
And I opted in because I also, as a business owner, have multiple streams of income. I knew early on that I was not going to be that agent that was only as good as his or her last closing. I wanted my real estate empire to funnel different streams of income. So when I saw the stock purchase option, I jumped into it. So for instance, guys, today I closed a deal. In 12 months, between the stock that I purchased, the 5%, and the 15% that I'm going to get at the end of the year, the company is basically giving me 600 shares of stock. Now, we're not going to talk about what they're worth today because it changes. It's going to be worth more or equal or less in 12 months. The goal isn't for it to be worth more, but the fact is I've got 600 shares of stock. Today, in 12 months, it'll come to fruition. I would not have gotten that had I thought, like a lot of agents do, park my license with a broker that offers a split only. So again, 600 shares are what I'm going to actually realize off this one transaction, Matt. And that really puts it in perspective.
Yeah. And Kelly, you know, the other thing is when you really take and look at the numbers, okay, 5%, let's take your deal, for instance. Let's take your deal that you closed today. What was the sales price of your deal?
Sales price was, let's just say 190.
190,000. Okay. All right. 190,000. Okay. And you're going to get a 3% commission on that. Is that correct? The commission? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And so that's $5,700. Okay. Now you're going to take 5% of that. Okay. Which is $285. Okay. That you're going to buy company stock with.
Correct.
Right? That's in today's stock price. Is it about $1.50 a share?
It's $1.50. It fluctuates. Just say $1.50. $1.50.
$1.50. So let's take those two just off of one deal, $285 dollars worth of shares divided by $1.50 is 190 shares. Okay?
That's correct.
Now look at this. You really have to look at this. Let's just say in the next 5 years, okay, the stock goes up to $10 a share. Okay.
And again, guys, we're being hypothetical.
I don't have a crystal ball, guys, right?
No.
But here's the deal. 190 shares. And I'm being very, very cautious on price, right? So let's just say 190 shares that Kelly owns, and that's the only deal he's ever closed with the brokerage, right? Times $10 a share, okay? That's $1,900. So he spent $285 to buy the share, which he's not going to miss that $285 out of his paycheck. I mean, you would probably go spend that on a nice dinner and maybe some dancing and some drinks, right? So 200 or a nice date night, $285. Kelly, if I gave you $285 right now, and or you gave it to me and I gave you back 1,900, you'd be happy, right?
I would take that deal all day long.
So you can 10x what you've put in. But anyways, it's a way for you to build some equity over time.
Now, Matt, let's take this one step further. Go back to the 190 shares.
Yes, sir.
Now let's factor in the 15% bonus and come up with a 5-year plan based on this hypothetical, just so that we can see how aggressive this is as an income stream for agents. Because we're only talking about one deal, right? So let's get you closing 12 plus deals a year, and then we can talk some numbers.
Yeah. So that's like, let's just say like $28 to $30 or 30 shares, right?
Okay.
Okay. So 190 plus, let's just say 30 more shares. That's 220 shares. Okay. Times the same $10. Okay. That's $2,200.
And that's only a $190,000 deal. Let's talk about people getting into the $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 deal. But let's just take a cheesy little simple $190,000 transaction, $2,200 realization over a 5-year plan based on these hypothetical numbers. Now multiply that by 12 on minimum a year. And guys, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah. And that's just one deal a month, right? 12 a year. So times 12. Okay. And this is, like I said, guys, this is $190. I mean, 190,000, you know, we all know that prices are a lot higher around there. So, depending on the area you're in, but that times 12 deals a year is $26,400.
And the average home right now in America is selling at almost $350K. So double those numbers, because that's really where agents are playing. And for those of you agents watching this on YouTube that are closing $1 million deals, I hope the hair on the back of your head just stood up. Again, we're talking about different ways to create income inside of your real estate empire. And if you are with a broker, and we're not telling you to switch, thrive where you're at. But if you're not with a broker that offers stock options, this is one of those conversations I would be having with my inner self. You know, there's a movie coming out, Matt, called Pinocchio. Tom Hanks is in it. And there's that little green cricket thing. What's his name?
Geppetto?
Jiminy Cricket.
Oh, Jiminy Cricket. Sorry.
And he's called the conscious of Pinocchio, right? So every time Pinocchio gets tempted by the dark side to become a Sith Lord, Jiminy Cricket jumps up and says, "Oh, don't do it, right?" So for us real estate agents, there's got to be that consciousness inside of us that's going, okay, I need to really explore options to create wealth. And if that's you, real estate agent, then go ahead and drop some comments below. Matt and I will definitely share with you a private link where you can schedule a phone call with us and we can get a little deeper. Now, we're only going surface level for YouTube video, but we'll go a little deeper with you in terms of how this could really work for you if you decide to turn the spigot on. So anyway, Matt, I digress.
And Kelly, at the end of the day, guys, you know, the point of this channel and me and Kelly's mission is to help agents grow no matter what brokerage they're at. You know,
Correct.
Somebody said something the other day on a post, and they said, hey, you know, we can still be friends and deliver and collaborate over competition. We don't have to be at the same brokerage, right? We're not in a gang, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Correct.
Like you're not in the Keller Williams gang or the EXP gang or the Caldwell Banker gang or the Real gang, right? We're not in the gang. So here's the deal is we want to make sure that every agent out there has the right information. Okay. Just like your clients, you've got to give them all the right information so they can make the best housing decision. Well, we've got to be able to make sure that you understand that this is out there, that these other ways of making money
Correct.
at a brokerage are out there. And that's why we're delivering this to you. But like Kelly said, if curiosity, you know, got to you and you'd like to know a little bit more information and just collaborate with us, we'd be more than happy to do that with you guys. But we'll bring you another one next week. We're super excited about the third way that you can earn income at your real estate empire as well. So Kelly, I'll throw it back to you, buddy.
You got it. All right, guys, we appreciate you. This is Matt and Kelly with the 10X Agent Real Estate Ninjas. I'm going to drop the YouTube channel link below. Make sure if you haven't, hit subscribe. Well, you're probably on there now if you're watching this. Just hit subscribe, hit the bell because you'll be notified when we drop the next video in this series. Now, Matt, I know we're not telling them what the next one is. We're trying to keep all of that to entice them to come back, but I believe next week's going to be a pretty awesome one. You don't want to miss next week.
Listen, I'll just give you a little teaser. Next week, it's something that you're already doing right now